and welcome to part 2 of the Battle of the Builds Tavern Brawl. Today we're going to start off with a spell deck, which I've already built. You can see it on the side there. Basically, it's a freeze mage deck with some slight variations. I'm missing a couple of the key cards from freeze mage because it's never really been a deck I've been interested in playing, so I haven't crafted any of it, so I've made the best I could. I feel like freeze mage is probably the best deck for this particular power, given the advantage is armor, which helps you with survivability. Also, obviously, good decks would be things like Miracle Rogue, which is also a deck I've never really been interested in playing, and I feel like Freeze Mage benefits more from the armor, which is why I went for this. There's just some key cards like Ice Block that I'm just completely missing, so maybe this won't do too well. I've also heard that spells are the weakest side to choose in this brawl, but decided we'll do one of each, one of all four, so we'll give it a shot, and next time we'll do the battle cry. I thought that deck would be faster to make, is why I decided I'd make that one during the video and make this one outside of the video. Probably a decent opening hand. Yeah, I can keep this. What my opponent's going to do. Also recording this much later in the week, which means I probably have a slightly higher chance of winning because, well, basically, not many people stick around in Tavern Brawls, honestly, and a lot of the people that are sticking around still here now are the ones that are having trouble getting wins. A couple of people just enjoy them and like to keep playing, but like, more of the people are the ones that are struggling at this point. Here's the Storm card back. I quite like that one, actually. Probably stop using my Christmas one now. Can you change that? Can't change that in the menu anymore, you used to be able to. He's taking Murlocs, okay. Throne of Cold is probably a decent answer to Murlocs in a couple of turns. I bet there's actually a quite decent token druid deck that just takes out all of the token generators and replaces them with this ability. I don't know if that's what I'm facing right now. Yeah, I think I still want to do this. I don't remember if I put any of those Arcane Blast or 1 damage to everything spells in here. It'd be quite nice if I did. Throne of Cold. And a Cone of Cold on the next turn, I'll hero power that, I think. Alternatively, I could do that and hit that with this. Yeah, that seems decent. Gain some armor. And I could also hero power your face. He'll probably respond by just hero power killing it, or does he have something better to do with his mana? Which he has quite a few cards in hand, so there's a decent chance, I suppose, that he does have something better to do. And it looks like that is his choice. Fair enough. There are not a lot of creatures in this deck, which is an intentional choice. He's going to play here. Push him into a 5-2 or a 2-5. Oh, that's annoying. Exactly what I needed though, conveniently. I don't really want to use this to deal 4 damage to the face, I think I'll save it. It's decent removal, especially if you can combo it with things with Cone of Cold or Frost Nova. Polymorph if I happen to need it. I do. Okay, so he's going to Starfall and she's going to trade the Murloc into it. Yep, okay. Well, that was his turn, so I'm not too disappointed about that. It was like kind of a waste to polymorph that. I'm not sure I've got better options. Seems like Frostnose seems like a waste. Well, I mean, everything seems like a waste, so let's do what we've got. And save the other polymorph for something big like a Ironbark Protector or maybe a Giant. I'm not sure what type of cards this deck would be running. Just slow opponent is always frustrating. Not actually mousing over cards or anything, but he's gone away. Do something else. Oh no, there he goes, he's back. I mean, I kind of want to polymorph that as well, to be honest. Let's freeze this. And do that. And that. Gonna give him a heap of spare parts, but only spare parts, so it's nothing too bad. If he doesn't play anything, he's really close to milling himself out, though. I imagine he probably will play cards. That looks like a decent polymorph target. Not quite enough to use my hero power there. Do have my... which one was it? Ice barrier out. I always get ice barrier and ice block mixed up. Forget which one is which. It's probably testing for a vaporize or something, I imagine. That's why he's strong with a sheep first. Although I guess if he's not playing other murlocs, then he probably... This is what I want to say the polymorph for, but ultimately they're about as annoying as each other. Do I Flame Strike here, or do I Frost Nova? Okay. I can kill it with Flame Strike next turn, and if he plays anything else, I can also kill that with Flame Strike. He plays another Ironbark Protector, which would be unpleasant. Not something I particularly want to deal with. Probably going to be a longer video between this guy taking all day and this being a very slow control-y deck. Already up to 54 health though, so that's not nothing. Although my ability to generate threats at the moment is basically nothing. I'm kind of okay with that being a 3-8, you know? It'll deal 4 damage and that'll deal 4 damage. Probably not ideal, but it does clear the board. 6 more armor as well. Plenty of armor, plenty of health. I'm very far behind on cards now, literally just top decking. A smart play for me was just take the 10-5. I'm gonna beat through my armor quite quickly. I can at least hero power at each turn, maybe hopefully freeze it. Okay, nice. Yeah, deal top deck because now I can kill that before it does any damage to me. And though he has 9 cards in hand, I believe 2 of which are spare parts, which still leaves him with 7 cards to my none. There's a considerable advantage right now. Especially with getting free board presence every turn. Is that a forever effect or till end of turn? That's a little bit of a misplay. Should have played that first, I believe. Or would that? No, that wouldn't even build him out. Oh, but it does. It does give that 1 extra health. I want to save this guy till I can actually start using him. If I play him out now, he'll just die. Can kill that, it'll leave him with 1, 2, 7, 8 damage on the board. Oh, really annoying. If I play this, maybe it'll at least... Well, no, it doesn't even trade for that right now. Well, that's at least gonna get rid of something. Kill one of the Murlocs off. Hopefully he's a dummy and attacks with the 11-6 first. Nope, he's not a dummy. You saw right through that one. How much is this going to leave you with? It's going to bring me down to 4. He has 11, 16, 17, 18. Right, he has 18 on the board, 19 with his hero power. I'm pretty dead here. I guess I can play... I guess I can hold out for a little bit with this power depending on what he draws, and if he tries to kill out my Dentonitis, I'll just go face. He's got an answer, doesn't he? Ah, but I have Counterspell. Let's be honest, with that card in hand, he probably has both swipes. That'll we just use swipe as a way to counter the Counterspell. Okay. Like he is spending more energy on killing that than killing me, which is good. He can't also kill me, which I don't think he can. Okay. I barely survive, assuming I draw some sort of answer. Not some sort of answer. Maybe I can trick him into doing something silly by having a secret out. It's unlikely. He seems to have been pretty on top of my secrets this whole time, but you never know. Bit of a weird secret I put in there that I don't think most decks run. Also gives me the armor buff, which is nice. I didn't calculate that he doesn't actually quite have lethal. Of course I draw that and I can't play it. Oh, well played. With like even 5 ice block, you still attack with... You attack with the 1-1 then the 5-5. Gonna be slow about it, is he? Okay. Did I beat him? No, he beat me to it. Okay, well, that was that one. It probably would have been a little bit better had I had an actual Freeze Mage deck, but... Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Oh well, got a gold fireball, that's also... pretty nice. Take that for a loss. Let's jump in and make the Battlecry deck. Not sure what class would be best for Battlecries. Maybe Shaman. I think you've got good Battlecries in Shaman. Yeah, let's go Shaman. And go battle. Summon totems. That sounds fun. Maybe not. I want those, I don't want those, I don't want those, I don't want those. Also, before I run out of room just putting random things in here, I want to make sure I get Brown in here. Wherever he is. Oh, I want one of those. I don't know how much Brown costs. I haven't built a deck with him yet. I think it's 4 cost. He is. Oh, I want one of those actually. Saw the big game hunter go past. Oh, we'll get to it. You got to be fairly aggressive. I'm playing Shaman. I probably do want to get that actually. Weapons. Probably not worried about weapons. Oh, silence is probably nice. Oh, this is really good. So I've read during other games what the Battlecry power is. It's give all your Battlecry minions +1/+1, the same as the Death Rattle effect, which is why this is so good. You get 2/2/3s for 2 mana, which is insane. 5/5, it's not nothing. What if Millhouse is actually decent in this mode? I'll risk it. Why not? Bit of fun. I want one of those. I'm gonna draw some cards. What else do I want to do? No, because it's just guaranteed to make something a chicken because I'm not running any spells. I'll probably want some of those. If I'm not running any spells, I'll probably want some removal. That's actually really good if I happen to get against a battlecry deck. Oh, death rattle deck, I mean. What's some good... Don't want that, definitely not. Not a lot of battlecry removal. I guess this is probably the best I'm going to get. That's decent, I suppose, if I manage to be able to play him. If not, a 5/5 for 4 is also not an awful card. You're holding a dragon, gain +1 attack. Maybe some more silence. I've got one card left. Let's play Nefarian, he'll give us some spells. Do you want to throw an Archthief for finding there? What did he be in? 8 and 9 for 9? Oh, and Dr. Boom, yeah, I want that too. We cut. We get one of those for Boom. Actually, you know what we probably want to do is throw in a Reno Jackson and just cut out these. Let's get as many different unique battle cries as we can. Actually, I didn't mean to cut that one. Alright. One Reno Jackson. Goes in there. Control a beast. We might control a beast, who knows. That in there, some high end. Probably not only a dragon though. Deal 2 damage, destroy a minion, summon a minion. Get big, summon a thing, why not? That's a fun card. Leetorn Chieftain, sure. Alright, that's 30 and we don't have 2 of anything and we have Reno. Sure. This is probably terrible. Let's lose a game. Or win a game. I'm not fussy. I don't think there are any Battlecry totems I can get extra value out of the Tuskar guy. Probably get some card draw out of him would probably be the best case scenario. And that's even just assuming we draw him. Now that I've changed it into a Reno deck, I probably won't. If it's the same dude we fought last time. It is not. I'm probably happy with that and throw the rest. Okay. Queen Echoing Ooze seems like a decent play, or maybe just wait to Echoing Ooze. He's playing the Battlecry deck. The same deck we're playing, coincidentally. I kind of do want a Queen Echoing Ooze if that's what he's doing. Him to choose a new hero power. Hopefully he doesn't take the priest hero power. That'll probably be the one I'd have the most trouble dealing with. At least in the early game. Tough choice, whatever they gave him. Okay, he took the rogue hero power, which is... I mean, kind of just worse than the druid hero power, in my opinion. Start with that. Next turn, I guess we're probably playing the totem next turn, so we get another better 2-drop. Get a Sir Finley of our own would be nice. Okay, he's going for the Jouster. Hopefully we can win that. And we can win that. Okay. Do you have a healing card? He does. Damn. I mean, I can still kill that. I'm not super worried about it. I'm hoping I can get a taunt or maybe a healing totem would be nice. I'm happy with the taunt. At least stops him going face, so still probably kill that with the 2-3 and then... No, I'll probably kill the 3-2, then go the 2-3 and that doesn't trade for me. Yeah, just kills my guy. Well, honestly, it wouldn't be an awful idea to just do it with his hero power either. Oh, how did I not get one of those in this deck? Probably because I wasn't paying any damn attention to what I was doing. I already know the answer to that question. Yep, steering totem. It's probably one of the worst case scenarios, honestly. Pretty bad. I'm glad he was willing to trade that. This turn, we go the... I think we go with this guy, honestly. That page with both those guys and his weapon as it stands, and an 8-7 is something that he has to deal with, not that it was any guarantee that we'd have an 8-7. Of course he managed to have that, which means he'll probably just trade with that and his weapon. Weapon? Yeah. Okay. Also the overloaded is one, which means we're only going to have 4 mana this turn, so I can't play ETC. I guess I just play this as a 4-4, which is kind of awful, but it's better than not having a board at all. I should put one of these in my deck too. It's good removal. We just play this next turn, get our 6-5 that at least requires him to trade 2 things into it or use his weapon. He could probably just trade those into it. Maybe that and his weapon if he feels like it. Quite far behind here, which is unfortunate. Hopefully we draw a Reno. What's he doing? He's going to use that and trade the bomber. Okay, that makes sense. I thought we were doing good. I was mistaken. Well, I mean, that's not nothing. Okay, he's gonna freeze it. Am I just dead here? I might be. Unless we do happen to draw a Reno. Oh no, we're actually dead. He hasn't used his weapon yet. Well, that was pretty awful. Oh well, win some, lose some. I believe that brings us to the end of the video. I believe overall we had 2 wins and 2 losses. Can't complain about that. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate that very much. I'll see you next time. Bye.